Hi, Laurel Seabrook here again. Want some ideas for how you can do science at home? I've got 5 quick and easy science activities that you can do with your children at home. And they're more for the younger children, and I'm sure that we could amp them up to make them for older children. But these are for some of the younger ones as they're harder to keep busy. And these don't involve using a computer or screen at all, which I think is great. First of all, nature. Now's a great time to do some planting. So what's really fun for the kids, hi Steve, is planting like a bean. Beans grow really well, so it's a really good thing to do an experiment with. Put them in like a clear container, like a glass jar or clear plastic container, clear cup, something like that. Stuff it with paper towel, wet paper towel, put some beans around, because the kids then will be able to see the roots grow and they'll be able to see the sprouting and all that. And you can discuss what's happening, through the stages, and they can see it. So of course then you can talk about why roots are important, why the stem is important, the leaves and all that kind of stuff. And if you want to incorporate some math into that, measure the growth of it each day or each week, and you can graph that, how tall it grew. And it doesn't have to be with a ruler. It can be with little blocks, can be with anything, as long as it's the same thing all the time. And then compare what's the difference in growth from yesterday to today, all that. That's all math. And the talk is really rich and really good for the kids. Another one with nature. You can print off some of the vegetation in your area, or you can decide, hi Barbara, but go out on a nature walk. What are signs of spring? Do a tally. What do we see? Do we hear birds? Do we see any flower buds? Or go out and just see how many cedar trees we can find, or how many crocuses are sprouting, that kind of thing. So do a nature walk with the kids, and if you're doing some tallying and whatnot, you're adding the math in there. So it's a really great way to combine the two activities. If you want to do a fun experiment, and it also does a little bit of cleaning for you, pour some baking soda and vinegar down the sink. Watch what happens in the bubbling. Your sink's going to get cleaned inside, and you can talk about what's happening between the acid and the base mixing together. That's a fun activity. Another fun experiment is Coke and Mentos. Do that. You might want to do it outside, see what happens. Again, that's chemistry. You want to talk about force and friction and gravity and all that kind of stuff. A lot of people have some Hot Wheels or some cars at home, so you can talk about all different things. Which go farther? Is it the lighter cars or the heavier cars? What makes it go farther? Is it the steeper incline or not? So that's all talk about gravity and force and friction. You could change what they're rolling down. What's the difference between like a plastic track or metal or a little piece of carpet? Change what they're going down, and you can talk about friction and all that. So that's all fun. Kids would have fun and do some tests. You could measure how far the cars go, which one goes farther, how much farther. There's how you can incorporate the math. States of matter, solid, liquid, gas. There's so many things you can do for that. Of course, melting ice cubes is a simple one. Boiling water, so those are the different states of water. Butter, making butter is really fun for the kids, and it's super easy. I don't know if any of you know how to do this, but you just take some whipping cream, put it in like a little glass jar, shake it lots. You could time how long it takes. There's another math thing in there. So how long is it going to take? Make some predictions. How long is it going to take for it to turn to butter? So shake, take turns shaking. The kids might get tired, and it will turn to butter. And then of course you can then spread it on some toast and eat your own butter. So that's always fun. I have a lot of other ideas. I could go on forever, but if this was helpful, just comment below. I'd love to hear that. But if you want some more information, reach out to me. I'm happy to pass you along some links or some more ideas, because we need to keep these kids busy. Of course, right now we're in spring break, so give them a break. But if you want to keep them busy having fun, just message me. I've got some fun ideas.